Shalom. The Hebrew Israelites coming week in and week out, prophesied a downfall and destruction. American Babylon and great to these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that to the biblical Israelites is going to repent for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. We're going to start off with giving all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Ba'akadosh.
the one of the apostles, and the great millstone, peace and sight, taste, and elect. Praise our brother.
Right. Hey, this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, and verse 1. It says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
So now we're about to go through a list of different things that is mentioned. And won't you let us know that these things are happening on the planet Earth or not? Go ahead.
It says, Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes.
Oh, is not these things happening all across the world right now? Earthquakes. Go ahead.
Earthquakes and uproars of the people
Are
in
there
the
not,
world.
are there not uproars of the people happening all across the world? Go ahead.
Then shalt thou well understand that
So
the
so what should you understand when you see these different things taking place on the planet Earth? Go ahead.
it says, Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
The Lord been spoke of these things that was going to take place on the earth, right? Earthquakes, uproars on the people, famine, pestilence, war, evil. Go ahead.
It says, For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end,
And the end.
and the end is
Hey,
manifest.
see, because what people gotta understand is there is an end to this. This life that we live in right now, this shit, this freaking joke, this hellhole, this false reality, this so-called American dream, this ain't gonna last forever. This can't last forever. People are through. Literally. I'm telling you, we are probably 2, 3, 4 events away from the world collapsing. And I ain't even talking about economically. But strategically, dealing with Esau, we are 2, 3 chaoses of this place being destroyed. For people being through. Now this nigga talking about cows got bird flu, fish got bird flu, or whatever the hell he calling it right now. You know what that means? You know what's coming, right? Yeah. Put that goddamn mask on to go in the house. That's what's coming.
It's a different age
Right?
nowadays.
He did it before. And at the time as he did it before, you ain't see all these cars and people roaming around the streets. We were out here. We seen the looks on people's face. They was more nervous. There was more fear. They wasn't as proud. Right? But now everybody back running around doing what they doing. Same old, same old. What the scripture said they would be doing, bro. Marrying, giving in marriage, partying, drinking, all the bullshit. Before the return of our Lord Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
It says,
Read it on.
It says, For like as all that is in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
We can see the signs, the tokens, the effects of the end. We can see it. Give me Matthew 24. Go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 20. We start at 3 or start at the time.
Wherever you feel.
It's Matthew chapter 24 and verse 3. It says, And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world?
Well, what do this mean? When you go to Ecclesiastes, the 1st chapter, in the 4th verse, it talks about the earth abiding forever. So, what are they referring to? Are they talking about the end of the entire world, like we're never going to exist anymore? No! They're talking about, somebody give me second Ezra 6. We're talking about, go ahead.
Second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 6. Then I consider these things. They all were made through me alone. Verse 7. Verse 7. It says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of times? Or when shall the end of the first be and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world.
Oh, so it's talking about a particular people, a nation being the end of a thing. The end, what's the thing? The end of the world, meaning the end of an age, the end of a rulership. Go ahead, bro. Land back.
This is that word for world here. Strong's G165. Aeon. Aeon, right? It says properly in age. The world, which really is a period, age course. Like you said, it's an age. Okay, that's what the word there for world is in the Blue Letter Bible.
A time period.
The end of Esau's world, and the beginning of the world that will come after, which is the world of the Israelites. Abishai's world.
Yeah, but these things are very important to understand, because we have to know of how will we know when we're in the end. We know that a certain people have to be in a certain position to know that we're in a certain time frame, right? And it's letting us know that Esau is the end of the world, and that's the nigga that's ruling.
Okay, and I got the word for age in the 1611 King James Dictionary. It says here, it says, one definition says the whole duration of a being, right? Whether animal, vegetable, or other kind, as the usual age of man is 70 years, right? It says in the age of a horse, it may be 20 or 30 years. The age of a tree, yada, 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 right? So it goes into the lifespan of an animal or a creation, right?
Yep.
The age that we're in, hey, Esau's kingdom has a lifespan, right? Like the scriptures talk about, he has bounds that he cannot cross.
Yep.
His kingdom has a lifespan, right? Just like it goes into you go into the Byzantine Empire, the scriptures talk about how they reigned for 1,000 years, right? That was the lifespan of that particular reign, 1,000 years, just about, right?
Yes, it's about right.
So the same thing for Esau. That little season that he's been loose, he got just that little bit to reign and to do his wickedness, but it's going to come to an end. Yep. It talks about an age. The age of Esau is going to be at an end. When is going to be the end of the age of Esau is what the prophets was asking. Because during that time, the Romans, right, which were the Edomites, or the Edomites were calling themselves the Romans. Right. To put it better, right? Yeah. Right? They were ruling. Yeah. And the prophets, they understood that.
Yeah. The book of Job, chapter 20, verse 5. We're going to break it down. It says, let me start at verse 4. It says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumph of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
There you go. So this place is but for a moment. And these devils are definitely hypocrites. You swear on the Bible, and you profess yourself to be a God-fearing nation, but you do otherwise. You know?
No way, shape, or form do you uplift the banner, which is the Holy Scriptures, the truth. No, you despise it. You cast it down. That's why you got all these different laws being put in place talking about you can't speak about a particular group of people in this Bible, which they ain't even the true people in the Bible. They're Edomites. The 1948ers, they ain't the chosen people. offend the people of the Lord, then you want to ban the Bible, you want to ban verses, you want to ban the New Testament. How? Why? I thought this was the law of the land. No, you the devil. No, what you did was you used it to your advantage, and you conquered the world behind it, and you enslaved the other nations using it. But now you cast it forth because you already got the world under your hands. So to you, it's like, I don't need it no more. For what? It did just do. Right? Oh, it's at the point right now where we could get your average so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American, and we could put an image of Cesare Borgia on the floor, and they would say, what to us? Why is Jesus on the ground? You can't in 2024, they can still come up to us and say, y'all disrespectful. Why is Jesus on the ground? That just shows you how powerful his deception was. That's why he don't need it no more. So when they talking about, what they say, the MOTB is, what they say, Christianity. We are Christianity, we are philosophies, we are sin, white woman, but the image of, how? How could it be the image of JC?
If that's the case, then you got a lot of Israelites that used to worship that.
We done.
image.
We got it.
And then too, on top of that too, it said that what? Because of the speak, because many was not worshiping shall be in the lie. Yeah, that means that Christianity will have to be reinforced with the deadly consequences in these last days. You see, that's not happening. Okay, and Yahweh Shai is being X'd out. The Bible's being X'd out. You already see what happened in Canada, right? They're going to follow suit here and try to probably burn the book. You know, we're going to go back into times where anybody professing and claiming to be anyway associated with the Bible is probably going to be unalive.
Bro, if it all it takes me to get a Whopper with cheese, they said I believe in this folks. Yeah, I believe in our folks. Let me get this Whopper with cheese.
You know what I believe? Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. That's too easy.
You're gonna have to receive something to physically identify you that you are a worshiper. Hey man, I seen a video the other day. This chick was trying to get she got a C hip to unlock her snack cabinet. She got an invisible chip, a C hip reader.
At her crib.
At her crib, and her husband built it to keep the kids out the snack drawer. And she can't find the reader. So every day she take like 30, 45 minutes just trying to swipe her hand just to find the reader to get to her snacks. But she's laughing about it. You know, there's some people that come up on us like, you got that thing. Yeah, you do. Other people are like, oh, you know, you got this just to be snacks. You know, it's gonna be normalized. It's gonna be normalized. And it's gonna start off voluntary, and it's gonna become mandatory.
Out there, right now, what you're dealing with in this society, right? Because everything, let's just be honest, a lot of things is digital. Bro, theft is real. Fraud is bro, hacking out and all that shit. They're gonna people are gonna take it. People are gonna get the backing of that, or integrate themselves with the system just behind fraud. That's a real deal. And one of the main things what they're talking about in the U.S. is what? Like hacking from another nation? That's a huge topic right now. The CA. That's a huge topic right now. The CA being, from another nation. So people are going to be willing to say, because even though when you go on your browser, right, this new iPhone, right, that I got, 14, it allows you to basically put a block up of your websites. Then it will tell you, it'll say, 68 people was trying to track you this week alone.
Right.
So, and identity theft is real. Like, we're talking about people, you open your bank account, 0. Whoa! What the fuck? Then you trying to call, you gotta talk to you for an hour, you get your money back. Because everybody won't get it back to you. and if you do, you gotta wait a week or two. Or 3
You gotta
days.
investigate.
7 days.
You gotta
Investigate. Nigga, we ain't got time. We paycheck to paycheck. Who got time to wait for some? Call the water company. Yeah, I just got out dinner draw. The grace period is done.
Water's going off today.
It's good. Yeah. You gotta
Good luck
shut off
fishing
with it. You know what I'm saying? So people don't want to take that risk. Is what I'm saying. So what is the alternative? What is he going to use besides the trick? Besides the protection? People gonna hop on that, bro. Might try to lose no money. People can't afford to lose no money. So people gonna jump on it. Yeah.
He's known as the morning witness. You know, they're synonymous with the word wicked. Okay? And I guess I can read.
Yeah, go, brother.
Malachi 1 and 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished.
Well, two. Start two. Somebody get 2 Corinthians 2?
Malachi 1 and 2. Start at 1. The burden of the word of Yahweh to Israel by Malachi.
Hold on. Who's seen that post in the chat? The burden of what?
Burden of the word of Yahweh.
There was a post that I sent out earlier. People say, "Oh, we was just having a good day."
Oh, yes.
But here it go the Hebrew Israelites, yeah, because it's the burden of the word of the Lord. Yeah, we know this word is a burden to you. This word is a burden to Babylon. Why wouldn't this word be a burden? Because this place is completely wicked and rebellious, and it's against the ways of righteousness. It's against the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So of course it's going to be a burden. Anything that's going to be anything that's, she said so. Anything that you're going to be against is going to be a burden to you if you don't like it, if you're not acceptable of it. Go ahead.
It's a burden to the world because it's not the same vibration as
Well, wait a minute. It was a burden to her. That's why she just gave us that violent threat. We ain't doing nothing but preaching the word. She's talking to us. She's talking to us. You heard that? I did.
I heard something to that effect.
That's what she said. Exactly what she said. I just ignored it. But why? This word is a burden to her. Well, what did I say? I said that this world doesn't not agree with righteousness. These people are rebellious. Of course. The daughter of Eve, rebellious.
But yeah, you know, hey, like you're saying, the word of the Lord is hidden. It's like about the different things that we prophesy.
Yeah.
These things are not happy-go-lucky things. These are all very heavy, serious things to contemplate about what's coming. You know, even the prophets, you know, said, man, woe is me. You should deliver me in those days. You know, so how much more these people out here who are at peace with what's going on? Yeah, they're gonna. The scriptures talk about this wisdom being a burden into a fool. You shall cast it off ever be long. Right? So you know, but now that's going to people that's in the truth. But hey, man, hey, as soon as they feel that way, they throwing it away. They throwing that joint away, man. Okay.
Hold on, real quick. Because you mentioned something that was very important, right? And just read this real quick. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 2, verse 10, it says, "And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and there was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe."
Yeah, you know, bring out the Bible. You have a lot of people that proclaim themselves to be Christians that say, well, I don't need to get all into the book. It's all about how I feel, my personal connection with God, JC, whatever they like to say. I don't gotta know what the Bible says. I feel it. It's in my heart. What they going on?
Saying too, hey, people are gonna remember the Lord like the Lord made a name for himself when he brought us out of Egypt. How was that? Was it because he was doing good to the Egyptians? Nah, because he was bringing terror. Scriptures, like he just read, Lamentations, mourning and woe. The Lord's about to bring a lot of that to them. He gonna make you respect his name. That's really what's gonna get him the fame. Yes, there's gonna be righteousness and peace, but everybody gonna remember when the Lord fucked this place up.
Hey, yeah, like Rahab, she remembered of the terror of the Lord. She's like, oh,
She heard the reputation.
I remember what your power did. This was something that was known and being taught amongst the nations. Like, yo, like the God of them people, he ain't no joke. And it was even mentioned where else? In other scriptures, what? Judah. The same thing was mentioned. Yo, look. If their God is not with them, we overtake them. They done. They through. But if their God is with them and they follow his ways, it's over. We're not even stepping against them. So that fame, that reputation, they knew. But now look, what's that scripture when he said, you thought I was all together with thee? See, Eve doing all this bullshit he doing, getting over us, nations looking down on us. People think it's like normal, this is how it's supposed to be. Which is supposed to be, hypothetically, right? Because we're dealing with our disobedience and the curse, our bullshit that we did to the Heavenly Father, our sin, to be exact. But the Lord's not with you. This is the punishment. This is the punishment.
Just biding his time. Can't mess it up there. Was remember last time I was questioning what is the word, what is the Latin where it says he had blessed our enterprise. It is novus order secure.
New World Order?
Well, there's another one.
That's what dollar bill.
That means New World Order. What's the other one where it says he had blessed our enterprise? He said it last week. It's not novus order secure. I gotta look at it. But they really believe that their enterprise is blessed.
Yeah, right. Con. One, let me see, what is it? One is thyself.
Yeah, that sounds
Okay, so this is the book of Psalms, chapter 50, verse 21. It says, I guess I can start at. The book of Psalms, chapter 50, verse 16, it says, but unto the wicked, the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?
You proclaim to be a God-fearing nation, right? You swear on the Bible, you swear your officials into office or the president into office, right? But you don't follow anything that the Bible says.
Yeah, in your freaking courtrooms, you make everybody stand up. But you don't judge out of the Holy Scriptures, though. Your statutes, your limitations, your wicked ass decrees. You're a hypocrite, man.
He favors.
What's that on?
On the dollar bill. It's on the reverse side of the Great Seal of the U.S. The little translation is he favors or has favored our undertakings.
So is that almost like in a terms of like manifested destiny type of thing? Is that like something like that?
They should be saying that
Yeah,
again.
because manifest destiny, they have a philosophy that it's the Lord that basically the Lord has blessed us to make you our slave.
100%. But
You know?
And your coitus is right above Novus Order.
okay.
Yep.
Right with coitus. So they put that on the dollar bill and it means he have blessed our undertakings or he have blessed our enterprise. So when you read Psalms 51, God thought that I was all together such a one as thyself. They've been going so long unpunished, they actually believe it. I just want to bring that up.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, so verse 21, it says, These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Though thou thoughtest I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
It's happening right now. You're being reproved. Right? And then the ultimate reproof or the rebukes is going to come from them chariots. And it's going to end off with those nuclear missiles. And then you're going to see that the Lord wasn't with you.
don't make me
He had you on the
cry.
trip back.
Tell me,
The
me.
Lord
All
was with
me
these
there.
men. Right? The elect of the nation of Israel.
Come on.
The Lord's, like he
Hi,
says,
for me.
the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High. Right? That's what everybody's gonna see. Oh snap! These people,
Yeah.
you know, that was gonna see the Lord's definition.
Yeah, wisdom of Solomon 5.
And really, like it say on the dollar bill, and God we trust. Really, the God you talk about is Satan, man.
Yep.
And you about to see, Satan was never really with you either.
Watch social media, watch different things in the media. A lot of times when they reference God, somebody in the background going up with 666. Pay attention to it, even on like some of the lowest level of the game.
Some type of symbolism somewhere.
I seen a freestyle from AMP House, the streamers.
Yeah, the streamers. Kai and that.
Somebody was talking about God, and then I seen a dude going up to 666. I'm like, these guys is plugged into it. You know, anybody that's influential, you gotta be able to be controlled to some degree. You know?
Yeah, when you get to a certain point of influence, you getting a phone call.
Yeah.
You gotta get a phone call,
On your ass.
right? You have too much power over the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, just say it's like a low-level artist. People might have never heard him before. He's not popular. He's just a dude that made a hot song. People don't know though. But if a streamer go on there and be like, "Yo, he got heat," it's like changed because the influence of that individual who said, "Yo, go check him out." Even if people don't like it or not, they're still gonna go because it's like.
It's popular. Most people are followers.
Right. Continuing on, it says, verse 22. Now consider this, ye that forget the Most High, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver. Whoso offereth praise glorify me, and to him that ordereth his conversation right, will I show the salvation of the Most High.
They're going to stand stiffly for the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. This is Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees in the right grievousness which they have prescribed. Right? Because everything this devil prescribes is not according to the scriptures. Else you wouldn't have flaming hot Cheetos roaming around free.
That's fucking great.
Oh, what are you guys doing? Music? Aw, bless you guys. Thank you.
Right? Right? Else you wouldn't have these flaming hot Cheetos. Right? Roaming around freely. Start making these businesses.
I answer seriously.
Just all over society. Do whatever they want, right?
They don't really
Putting the influence on, trying to put the influence on your children, right? In the classrooms, babysitters, in the kindergarten. I was in kindergarten. There was a flamer in there teaching. You know, you wouldn't have all these people just roaming around if he was adhering to the law.
Now, only if you knew, right? You know, so when we mentioned, like you know, how those, you know, they was cool, it was okay women, you know what I'm saying? But what I mean is, see, when we mentioned the Bible, as I said, preaching the Bible, it was just, oh, that's beautiful, that's cute. No. You don't understand what our message, what we're talking about. We're talking about the real destruction of America, Babylon, and Great. We're talking about the destruction of you and your people. We're talking about the destruction and the wicked, rebellious people of our people. We're talking about a whole makeover of the whole entire earth. Because that's what the earth needs. The earth needs an entire makeover. And that's what it's gonna get.
That show Screen Make On.
Yeah. That's what, because this has to happen. There's no way we can continue here on Earth as these things to be right now at this moment. There's just no way. Look at the behavior of the people. Look at the behavior of the people that's going on around you. People are losing their mind. People are completely insane. Right? Everyone's on the verge of losing it. Everybody's on the verge of losing it. You know? Nothing about this society is freaking normal. None of this shit is normal. You think working in that? Okay, of course, in ancient times we had to work, right? Or we got paid on a daily wage. We didn't have to wait every week or bi-weekly. What if you need that money now and then to feed yourself and feed your family? You was able to handle that after your day's work, after your day's hire. You see? So the 9 to 5 shit ain't fucking normal. What's the other graveyard shift? If you do the research behind graveyard shift, that's destructive to your whole body, to your whole genetic makeup.
They'll fuck you up in 3 days.
This is not normal. This is not normal. Food, water, the air we breathe, right? Our relationships, even where not even just your wife and a husband and wife, your children. Not screwed everything up. Even how we interact, yeah.
The way that our brains conditioned for instant gratitude when it comes to certain things. And lack of patience when it comes to other things. It's horrible, man.
Horrible.
It conditions you.
It's horrible. The way of Esau is death. Yeah, black culture is death. Latino culture is death. Native American culture is death. But guess what we all learned this shit from? Esau. His systematic bullshit. Because he's nothing but, he's deaf. He's really the ultimate nigga.
Yeah, this nigga, which is represented as Babylon, the daughter of Babylon, they took all the wickedness from all the different, what is it, the mother of
the harlots.
Abomination. This motherfucker done took every doctrine we could think of, Babylon, the Hamites, what was it?
Yeah, it is called
the wicked ones.
Truskins?
Before they took over the land.
Canaanites.
We took the Canaanite Moism, we took the Babylonian this and that, and threw it all together in one cup. Now you just feeding it, just slow dripping that shit down your throat. You know?
Well, we about to get screwed for the next 30 days. How many days?
30. Yes,
30. We about to get screwed. Next 30 days. Next 30 days, we about to get punched on. We about to get punched on by the false peacock. Right? I'm talking about punched on. Everywhere. Buses.
TV
signs, TV shows, commercials.
Walking around.
Hold on. We go to Burger King. We gonna get a Junior Whopper with a peacock wrapper. Wow. Because he's a fucking devil. That's freaking wild. So he just bombards us with wicked. No, he's a devil, man.
Dude.
Turn something beautiful and as a blessing into
But that's what this shit. That's the type of thing. That's what he does.
They call it a stain bow. It ain't a rainbow no more.
You say stain.
This nigga really put a stain on the rainbow.
This nigga painting the crosswalk. What's up with you, man? Oh man, this.
Yeah, they put the flags up. They already have the flags, actually. Yeah, they do.
We click on YouTube. You know, on YouTube, you know what YouTube gonna do to us. We gonna go on YouTube. They're gonna bombard. Yeah, Google. They're gonna bomb because this place is wicked. But this place is so righteous, right? But then you bombard us with your madness. We have to accept it. We have to accept it.
There's zero tolerance policy.
Zero. There you go.
You're a hate crime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shit. You don't agree with me. That's a fat ass rat is what that's what that was. That was a fat ass rat. That was good.
True, that way.
Yeah, that's what
Hell.
We gotta get up out of here.
Hey, they gonna pay his ass too. You know what I'm saying? They gonna catch him and pay him up.
That's what I said.
Oh, it's just weird, bro.
All the different colors.
Oh!
We gonna give him a cape and shit.
No, but this is, I mean, we being perceived, but this is. I know these little women. But no, this is bullshit though. Give me
That nigga risked it for the biscuit.
give me
That nigga wasn't playing.
give me Revelation 11 and 8.
Oh, that's crazy. I got that too.
Get that real quick.
Revelation 11 verse 8, it says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the great street, in the street of the great city.
So you can understand the people that's still in a dead state right now. They're gonna have a mindset of accepting the things that we don't accept, or the things that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai hate. But do not the scriptures say hate, hate evil and love the good? The scriptures say that though, right? But you people do the opposite. You love the evil, but you hate the good. The things that we're talking about, even though we mentioned earlier, even though this is good news, right? Good news. But I mentioned Lamentations, mourning, and woe. See, with the woman came past, they said, oh, the Bible. See, they only understand the joy, happiness, mercy, prosperity. They don't understand the other half. Because guess what? Job had all that. Job had riches. He had beautiful children. Had a wife that was in order. So what happened when he lost everything? Everything flipped. You know what I'm saying? Now he afflicted. Friends talking shit. Wife talking shit.
Say knock on the wife.
Say, you know what I'm saying? Boils and, you know what I'm saying? They gonna bitch about Poison Ivy. He got boiled. I couldn't deal with that. But see, what it truly is, the scriptures, it's balance. It goes both. You people are confused what the Bible is actually talking about. But you get mad and come against us because we're bringing out of what we were never taught, or we grew up in churches, and we know what you were never taught. But see, that's the thing that was like, shit. The Bible said what? Yeah.
So the bro said people out here losing.
Yeah, that was
This is Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20.
finish that little man.
I was gonna quote like bro was saying, Paul, like we in the state of Paul always. Because what did he say? He said, if I therefore become thine enemy for telling you the truth.
Yep.
Basically, that's what it is. Jake don't want it. They want to hear smooth things that the Bible says. Man. They don't want the true nature, understanding of Yahweh Shai to be presented in their faces. He says that we said we're holier than thou. Remove him from out of our way, man. You know, we know better. We don't care what you think you know what the Bible. That's an interpretation. We can read something verbatim, and you still have Jake tell you that's an interpretation. That's your interpretation, and it'll be plain as that.
Yeah.
You know.
Thou shalt not kill. Right there.
What about the whole flower of his age situation? Flower of her age.
Whew.
Really? You say there's no sin? Well, that's your interpretation. I still think it's wrong. We'll fight you to the death. But the whole family is going to underline somebody over something that biblically is not.
Yeah.
Yeah. She ain't betraying nothing like that. Yeah, she was cool. Eyes of the Lord. But to y'all, it's a sin worthy of death. See? So y'all not lined up with what the Bible says.
Hey, you know, see, Jake, we have messed up here, right? Yeah, Diddy wrong. Yeah, the hell with this dude. Forget freak off Diddy. Don't judge him,
All that more was
right?
yeah.
Don't judge him. But wait a minute though. Why none of you niggas talking about Epstein? None of you niggas ain't got nothing to say about Epstein. This nigga had a whole island dealing with children, right? With children. You niggas ain't got nothing to say. Nothing to say. But when it comes to Diddy, oh man, Diddy. Fuck him too. But it just shows you control the media, you control the narrative. You control the narrative, you can control the mind of the people. And Jake right now, what is it called? Oh, government. Mind control. Easily, literally governing us with his sorcery. Medea goes into media. That's a goddess. You didn't know. A what?
The goddess of illusions.
Exactly. And you people.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you. Isaiah 10 and 5 is where I'll start the point in 6. O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger, and the staff in their hand is mine indignation. I will send him against an hypocritical nation, and against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge, to take the spoil, and to take the prey, and to tread them down like the vine of the streets. Okay, Jake is okay, not the one just when it comes to the oppressor, you have this Stockholm syndrome, affection for your oppressor. Okay, you have to so convince you in your mind that he is the most high, that in his subconscious he can't do no wrong. And it starts, like you showed the little babies, who showed the 2 dogs. The 2 dogs. The dark one was ugly and wicked, and the light one was beautiful and pretty, and she wanted that one. I want that one. I want to look like this one. That's how early it gets to your mind that Jake is wicked, and you'll come down on Jake, man. Okay, but Esau can do something. Just forgive him. Or like in the courtroom, the dude was hugging the unalive is remember that? I forgive you. Throw the book at that bitch. Fuck up.
You know what, too? There was a woman in the judgment seat. And she was, when it comes to judgment, you can't be partial, man. You can't show no bias towards anybody, man. It gotta be unbiased. Yeah, that's why with certain cases, they won't let particular judges that are related to it. They get a whole different judge.
Yep.
If you're too closely related to the situation, you have too much bias, you off the case.
Yep, you're off.
Oh, well, that's your neighbor. No, you can't do this case.
Yep.
Because you're going to rule in favor of your neighbor.
Yep.
There was a situation where you talk about Afro. Now I just seen an article. There was a Jake who's a cop had unalived his son in the traffic stop, but it was an unreasonable, he basically and this dude, this Jake, the Lord put a spirit on him to track down this cop's daughter. He went to her mom and unalived her, and before he unalived her, he screamed out Afro. And right now he about to get sentenced.
He's done. No. Well, guess what? And this is where you gotta apply the scriptures. Vision not yourself.
Yeah, you should have did it.
Look, listen.
But hey,
As much life in it, let peace be with all men.
The best you can.
and it being not just
The best you can. Because shit's gonna happen. We just gotta try to not trick ourselves. Fall into the temptation, trick ourselves out of a situation because really, we want our lick back. That's really what it be. We want our lick. Come on, man. We human. We men. We want our lick back. In a lot of cases. But 9 times out of 10, we gotta turn the other cheek. We gotta wait upon the Lord. You know what I'm saying? That's all we gotta do. Well, go ahead.
upon me until I rise up to the plate. So the Most High, he's making us have patience until he comes and he fights the battle for us. Okay? Ain't nothing we can do about it. Right? You might be found in a transgression if you step out of certain bounds. And that's, like in the case of that one light-skinned dreadhead dude, he had a congregation and he called himself coming up against E. They unalived him. You know what I'm talking
few
about?
years ago.
He was like albino or
I
something.
remember that. Yep.
You know what I'm talking about? I did two
Yep.
lessons, 2 separate lessons on him. Okay? He stepped outside. He thought he was going to come in there with his toolie. He was big bad Hebrew Israelite. And he got unalive behind that whole situation. You know, so, just be mindful not to be a carnal man, because the Lord does not call for carnal man. He calls us to be the weapons of our warfare. So carnal but spiritual, man.
Hey, hey, just think about this. You know, you want your lick back, but who can get somebody back better than you? The Most High.
Right.
And guess you got, hey, come on, y'all about Shem Yahushua. We got the name of the Heavenly Father and His Son. You got access to the King of the universe through His Son, to the Prince of the universe. Right? And what does the Scripture say? Whatever you shall ask in my name, I shall give it you. So when somebody's troubling you, and the Scripture also say what? It is seen as a righteous thing to recompense trouble, to them that trouble you.
That's right.
So you got the power to put up curses on particular individuals. Man.
Don't forget to put the brethren on there. If it's a real, offense, man, it's a Edomite or something. Hey, we all send up curses.
There's a whole spiritual army out there that we got on our side.
Hey, in the name of the Lord, that's like a cannon, bro. Miss of a battlefield, man.
Yeah, like a what's the little slingshot thing called? The
Catapult.
The catapult. Yeah.
Like in the walls there. Hey, ain't nobody can hold up against y'all by some other shot. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power.
Around this time. No, I'm saying around this time. Hey, we threw up curses on particular individuals that were basically
Cheeto fighters.
Yeah, they were troubling us. And we said nothing about it. The topic was completely different. We wasn't talking about Cheeto.
How Jake was building up different block Wall Street. I remember having songs we talked about. Yeah, because I remember we was talking about how Jake believed in all those different places. The kingdom. It was basically
Trying to build on this side.
Yeah.
That was during the BLM parade.
Yep, and it was basically hand in hand, basically the same thing. They was the one that was pushing it. Yeah,
BLM and Moism go hand in hand.
Yeah, 100%.
BLM and Hot Cheetos.
Just remember, she was the main one. That's about it. Leading the march.
So this flame trying to get up in the Lord's face. We thought it was gonna get cornered, but it didn't. Right? And they go, don't think because I'm happy. Don't think because I'm happy I'll whoop your ass. Alright. But hey, we threw up curses on there, and a year later the leader who incited all of that, her and whoever else, because in the article, it was two of them.
Well.
She was the one that said
When they walked up, they said they're going to Israelites, and they stopped. They stopped their chant of their Black Lives Matter, because I mean we are people of color too. So I mean why not a support for us too?
All lives matter here.
Right, but that's what she said. So she said. They said we're not an abomination. So that right there, they already knew our stance of where we was at with it. We wasn't in agreement with that abominable lifestyle, which the Most High had, because that's a disgustful, hateful thing unto Him. You see? And just because you came up here and said that, mean we wasn't gonna change our stance. No, we don't agree. Step off. Right? But it was just one of them things like let's press them. Let's press them. Let's piss them off. And I said, no.
Really, you pissed the Lord off. And the Lord offered me a whole year later. But I'm just bringing up that example of the power of prayer, bro.
This is Romans 8 and verse 6. It It says, for to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High.
Yeah, because somebody give me book of Shaw. Lust of the flesh, lust of the eyes. I think that's in John. John, right? Book of John? Or is it like a verse? Kind of like. Read that again, Book of Shaw?
Romans 8 and 7, because the carnal mind is
Is that First
enmity
John?
against the Most High,
Uh-huh.
for it is not subject to the law of the Most High,
Right.
neither indeed can be. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High.
Yeah, you can't please the Most High when you're in the flesh, because your flesh, it's like it's of this world. Hey, read that. Look, read it.
Right. This is 1 John chapter 2. I'll start at verse 15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world.
Right.
Any man love the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world,
So now I was about to mention all that is in the world is what?
the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but of the world.
Yes, and this is one of the things where, and you know what? Even Paul mentions this. He talks about the war within yourself, right? Of the flesh against the spirit, right? The spirit against the flesh. You see? And this is a ongoing battle
Daily.
every day.
Daily.
Just because you see bros do videos, hop on live streams, do camp videos, and we teaching. Don't think we not going through shit. Brothers be up here sick. Brothers up here be going through all types of problems. You just can't see it. But we going through shit. But the thing is, we fighting. You see? We fighting.
What did you say? By his own master, he stand that he falleth. It talks about who without a judge is another man's servant. By his own master, he stand that he falleth. So basically, hey man, you might catch a brother in a low point, man. Brother might get on the video and break down with tears. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it, but brothers are still going through the spirit, so you can't look and judge. Hey, the Lord did whatever He wanted to do at that moment. To that brother, but the Lord is the one who ultimately dictates who stands and who falls. Okay? Ain't up to us. It's a gift of the Most High. But yeah, like the brother said, it's a daily battle that we go through in the flesh. Don't rebuke that. Nope, can't do that. Nope.
Yeah, you don't know about a brother waking up in the morning, putting his damn alarm clock.
Kick the shit out of that motherfucker.
You put the shit out that mother. Turn this motherfucker ringing, man.
Them demons could, you might have your life on battle, okay? They throwing jabs at you, blocking this and that. Then you got demons just fucking team up. Hey, man. All day they just throwing things, this, that. You trying to, they just keep coming at your house.
Motherfucker put you in cornballs.
The Dudley brothers, they used to do something where they would both come out the rope and then double team, but then they just mess up.
Right.
No.
We know like the Dudley Brothers, the Hardy Brothers.
The Hardy Brothers.
What was it them? The Hardys?
Yeah, you remember? Okay,
Matt
remember
and Jeff
one
Hardy.
used to hold the one, and then the other one come out the rope, and then slap him. That was the
I
Hardy
think
Brothers.
it was the Hardy
That was the
Brothers.
Hardy Brothers.
Bro, that was
Now,
the
D-Lo used to do this shit, and then he'll do some Stone Cold Stunner shit. But I thought that he had a rope shit too. But anyway.
You talking about when he hold him up in that power bomb and then he's on the top of him becoming a clothesline and he slowly.
Well, there's one where the Hardy Brothers will flip off and then he'll front flip and then he'll grab a nigga like a backwards Stone Cold Stunner. Yeah, niggas do some crazy shit. But anyway.
Yeah, that's how them demons be, man.
Yeah.
You be battling, some days is light days, other days is super heavy. And they'll come at you at all sides. And that's the one, I did a video earlier this week on that, everything's spiritual, man. These different spirits, those who don't have, especially of our people, right? It's like the Matrix. You know, when you had the agents, they can beat anybody and they can tap into anybody. These spirits can tap into other different individuals to trouble you, man.
Yeah.
While also fucking with you in your mind. While also messing with you with all they can have you blocking on all sides, man.
Yeah, God. That's true. So, you know, there's different moments, man, when you might lose the battle. Scripture say, just man for a certain time, but you wake up again. It's about continuing the battle. So looking up.
Fight the good fight of faith.
Right. Yeah. Paul gave you the whole rundown. He talking about he been shipwrecked, bit by a serpent, beaten with many stripes. You know what I'm saying?
Another life.
In prison, multiple.
Came back to God revenge. I'm gonna wait this got me ashamed. Way behind the block. I'm gonna kick each one of them niggas. I got the spiritual power to make them freeze and stab me.
Yeah, the apostles had spiritual power.
Well, even Yahweh shot. Nigga, he getting, how you doing? He getting hit, he getting spit on. All he had to say, fire punch. No, what he did was he
Rest it off,
back. You know? Got swift. He talking about he moves swiftly through the crowd. And we know even moving swiftly through the crowd, even though the Bible doesn't mention it, come on, bro. Think about it. Even when you watch ancient movies or series, when there's somebody walking, you know how people walk through the crowd, the crowd when they be against you, they be hitting you, throwing bread and hitting you with the shoes,
celery head.
then you throwing hitting you with the flip flops and shit, but you know what I'm saying, sandals or whatever.
Let it sit up at the same time.
You know, he said cabbage. Yeah, but you know, anything right here they would hit him with.
Right.
So we know certain things was happening upon him where he just took it to the chin and was like, cool. This is my life. I gotta go. So right. So we gotta deal with this. So now we gotta look at it in the same scenario. This is how all these as being what somebody give me sheep amongst wolves. Because now that's how we gotta look at it. These people doing it to us today. Slander, right? How they come against us. All types of things. If these people had to, you got it?
This is Matthew chapter 10 verse 16. It says, behold, I see you formed as sheep in the midst of wolves.
Yeah, see, we're to be a sheep amongst wolves. These people are wolves out here, man. If they were given a chance to devour us, they would. If they were given a purge green light without any consequence, they would. You think that they will allow us to be out here rebuking them? Now, everything's through the Spirit of the Lord. But if they had it, they would get rid of us. They would remove us off these streets. Themselves. You know?
Just like our Lord Yahushua, they wanted to lay hands on him. It's not yet time for them to try to lay hands on us.
Come. Yeah, so right now we being mocked, spit at, hit with loaves of bread, stones, tomato sandals, the whole, you know what I'm saying? All of that. But we gotta take it to the chin.
And you gotta think about it too, that whenever our Lord Yahushua, whenever I think it was Peter, he sliced that dude's ear off. He said, "Did you not know I could call down a whole legion, 12 legions?" The Lord already knew he had that power, but it was the will of the Lord that had to be fulfilled. It says, Matthew 10:16, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be either for wise as serpents and harmless as doves.
We gotta be wise as serpents. That's how we gotta move, man. We gotta move in wisdom. Hey, that's why the scripture say, walk with wisdom towards them that are without what? Without the knowledge and understanding. So we just gotta watch how we move. Hey, as the scriptures say, as we're walking upon the battlements of the city. This is a freaking battle. This is a war zone out here, man. I don't think you people understand. It's a war zone physically and spiritually. And you people ain't see the half yet. Look, at her what? You see all the news videos he do? These people are bugged out here. Bugged out. For the elder can be able to go 30, 40 minutes on videos, showing bugged out crimes people be doing. Showing you people is losing it, man. Losing it.
Yeah. They're messed up in the mind. It's a war for your mind, man. A war for your spirit.
Come. Go ahead, yeah.
Ephesians 5 and verse 15. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil.
There you go. The days are evil. And it's only going to get worse. It's going to get a lot worse. I'm telling you what, man, wait till about, what is it? What is it in June? July, wait till August. What's that, 3 months? About two. It's about, wait till 2-3 months. You think it's bad? All right, we're going to see. I said almost every 2-3 months. You just watch.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's June, and there is a sea hit.
There is a sea hit. What the hell he talking about?
In the brain.
Yeah, they usually to open up snake covers. Oh, you can pay stuff with that.
Yeah.
It's not just some animal GPS. You can buy shit.
They already have countries that have been on war with it for years. Switzerland.
Years.
I did a lesson on it like probably a few years ago. Switzerland, other places, they already have a system for it.
I can't wait till the back battle.
The population is
I can't wait till the back battle happens today. That's gonna be, you think you see a nigga do the backstroke? Oh, it's gonna be one hell of a backstroke. You gonna brush it off like you
You
did.
gonna brush this shit?
I never said it wasn't new. You gonna have the clips.
Yeah, we going.
It's June!
Yeah.
It's June!
Well, he already backpedaled about Jacob's trouble.
Yep.
You telling me you went on this
Big
platform?
dummy, when you call it a big dummy.
Yeah, because you mad because that's what you said. You went on this whole platform and failed to mention really of what's Jacob's trouble was taking place with that. How can anybody mess that up? Jacob's trouble? Come on, bro. But we knew who you was talking about when you said, "Oh, you big dummies." I didn't.
Ezekiel 13:5 says, "Ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of Yahweh." Okay, a lot of these see, so a lot of these camps are not properly prepared, Jake, to deal with what's coming. The MOTB, one of them. Okay, Jacob Trouble was one of them. Now he's preaching that he's going to be there. Okay, but they're not properly setting the expectation. Okay, people are setting this thing up where you got to be a Mr. Family Israelite. Okay, it's not about that, bro. You gotta be. Now look, there's certain things too. You gotta be balanced, right? But the scriptures do give certain things that a husband is supposed to do for the wife. It was very intensive. All right, she was under your care. Husbandry. Look at husbandry. It's the caring for a household.
Oh.
Okay. If you had animals and had these different things, you were very. What does it say? The husband loses sleep for the daughter. There were so many things that you would do when he talked about Yahweh Shai and what he did for the church. He gave his body to, that he may wash it with the water by the word. The husband would do that with the wife. We ain't in those times. Paul said, "Well, Paul said, let them have wife as though they had not." Okay, he said, "Have thou a wife, seek not to be loosed. Have thou not a wife, seek not to be married." These are the times that we in, right? Not Mr. Family Guy Israelite where everything, a family, You want to do that in balance. Okay? But what's the expectation you should be setting? If your wife leave, you got to keep going. If your wife fall out, you got to keep staying in the truth. Ultimately, yeah, you love your family, you love your wife, you love these different things, but hey, man, what's more important? The truth is more important.
You gotta look at look at Job. Brothers, all his riches, his family, that was taken from him, man. But then he received it twofold. Look at how Shai said, he received it 100-fold in the kingdom.
That thing might be sad, but we ain't teaching people to just make sure you go home and follow everything to the letter when it comes. You gotta balance your life out because we've been redeeming the time because the days are evil.
When you got work over 60 hours a week,
If the job is offering that,
if the job is offering that,
which most ain't, so people are working 2-3 jobs.
yeah.
That shit is
Job in the side business.
yeah, this shit is dead.
Family time. Well, being a family man ain't gonna get your bills paid.
You gotta schedule family time.
Exactly.
You gotta make an appointment and shit. You gotta, I'm in daddy time this Friday at 6 o'clock. You like, goddamn. What if I ain't in the mood at 6 o'clock on Friday?
Exactly.
Now I gotta get myself in the mood and shit.
There's a scene in there. He was so busy. He was like, "Oh, maybe we can do it on Thursday. Thursday, Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday, because he's you gotta work. You know, all these different things just to survive and to take care of things. It takes up your time anyway. So it already makes it very hard to be a family. You know?
Now the scripture said he didn't care not for his own. He's an infidel. So it's balance, man. It's balance, right? I'm not telling you to forsake. But hey, man, you gotta get strengthened. You gotta understand what the priorities is. Okay, you got responsibilities. But you got priorities, which is just truth. Ultimately, hey, building up spiritual riches in heaven. Hey, man, the flesh ain't gonna get you nothing, man. You know?
Hey, you think about it, you work all those different hours so your family has the stuff that they need. You know, really, yes, we want to provide all the stuff they need and spend time with them and, spend quality time with them to
Nigga, you not
cultivate
turn
the
24, my
family
bad, brother, man.
in that manner. But we can't, we're cursed here. You know? It's not,
It's not your rest, man.
it's not your rest. It's not us.
Unfortunately, we mention these things and people just act like we don't want to enjoy our pets, children, wives, and, you know what I'm saying, relationships, and just have even time to yourself and thinking. You think we just. So give me like a church. Oh, give me Hebrews 13. You think we just. We want it to be like this. No, we understand why we are put in this position, right? But we also understand too of there's better things to come, right? But see, the difference between us and you is we understand of even the things that we mentioned of this. It's not gonna be. You're lying to yourself. You're lying. And I'm not gonna lie to you. Right? None of these things are gonna be. Yes, you can make the situation best you can. Cool. But you're never gonna get to know where you wanna be. You're always gonna have something to think about. You're always gonna have something to think about. You're always gonna have something else that you're gonna have to try and do this and do that. Because it's never gonna be not to get you.
This is Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 14. For here we have no continuous city, but we seek one to come.
We understand. We have no continuous city here. This ain't our rest. And I'm not comfortable here. What's it? What is it? We love our life.
Not our lives until the day they come.
We don't love our lives here because this ain't living. We really have a higher perception of life or how life should be.
People that say that on first date,
Lie. You know what I'm saying? Pissed off. Then he even went when the angels came He even went to go try to talk to certain individuals. You know what I'm saying? That's how much love people be, you know what I'm saying, or people be having through the spirit, right? Because he would have ended up going back to, a royal land, so to speak.
He was one of the sons of God.
Sons of God, right?
Which
Even-
became the Israelites after the flood.
Right. Even then, all that madness going on, he still went to say, yo, bro.
Yeah, they just don't get it right.
So just told me,
Gotta go.
yeah. It's like, you bugging. Bro, we gotta roll. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you first come into the truth, and you know, you got that zeal, you got so much passion. You talk to family, just like, but bro, oh, I ain't trying to hear that, dog. I'm telling you, bro.
He
I
tried
ain't trying to hear
He
that.
tried to tell them that they had been sons of God and warn the Sodomites not to do what the angels said. They didn't take my daughter.
Yeah.
What they say, this man must need to be a judge among us. They're basically trying to cuss him out. Like, who is you coming here to sojourn and you want to be a judge and tell us what we can't do? Do not this wicked thing.
Then again, though, they go now, and this is where people gotta understand things. We're talking about ancient times, ancient men. Your virgin dogs, bruh. You know,
To a group of men.
you know how honorable to a group of. Do you know how honorable that is? Because you're going or you're doing is knowing that,
They might not come back on that.
yeah, my daughter's about to get trained.
Yeah.
My daughter's about to they're about to get harassed. They're going to be hurt. They're going to be victimized. You know what I'm saying? We're unrivaled. But that's just, I don't think people think about that when you just read it. It's like, oh, he was just going to give his daughter. No. You gotta think about this and this time, what they were gonna do, it's the whole, you know what I'm saying? So that's why when Elder Apostle Gabar say different things, you gotta visualize these scriptures because that was a very honorable thing. On top of when somebody entered your home, right? You were to protect that person.
Wouldn't you?
That
If
was
I
a-
had to go, yeah, I'd go.
that's how
I'd figure it out.
I can't say whether or not he knew there was angels at the time. But, you know, from my perspective, I see it as these men are under my care.
Yes.
Right? And to protect them and to keep them from doing this lewd and wicked behavior against the Lord Most High's law. Right? I'd rather you have my daughter.
Right. Well, I don't think he knew until they smited the blinded the people. And if I'm not mistaken.
At first they said we're gonna basically because he invited me and said no, we're gonna do straight
Go ahead. But you get what you're saying.
Basically, either way, it was an honorable thing to try to either because it's a two perspective. Either he was keeping the mob of men from committing the sin of sodomy, or he was trying to protect those two men that were under his care. Either way, it was an honorable thing.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Whatever perspective you want to look at it from.
I got this right here. Genesis chapter 19 and verse 1. It says, and there came two angels to Sodom at even, and Lot sat at the gate of Sodom, and Lot seeing them rose up to meet them, and he bowed himself with his face toward the ground, and he said, behold, now my lords, turn in, I pray you, into your servant's house and tarry all night, and wash your feet, and ye shall rise up early and go on your ways. And they said, nay, but we will abide in the street all night. And he pressed upon them greatly. And come on. I got the water ready. Wash your feet. Come on,
Relax,
come
man.
on. Well, the angels are brethren in the spirit. You know? It says, he said, behold now, so like it says, and he pressed upon them greatly, and they turned in unto him, and entered into his house, and he made them a feast, and did bake unleavened bread, and they did eat. But before they lay down, the men of the city, even the men of Sodom, passed the house round. Passed the house around, both old and young.
Oh, freaks.
All the people from every quarter, everybody came. It says, and they called unto Lot and said unto him, where are the men which came into thee this night? Bring them out unto us that we may know them. So they saw them. They saw them.
They got word.
You know?
They saw them, man. Saw them.
They saw them. They saw them. Right. You know, it doesn't really say, you know, the appearance of it. I don't, but they'll look. Yeah. So could it, I don't
You know, they would have had to manipulate their appearances anyway.
So,
The angels would bring too.
I need to not to.
They ain't even eat that food.
Right now?
He thought they ate. He thought they was gonna go to sleep. Made him feel good about himself.
My manly, brotherly preparation. Bro's gonna roll my crate. Hey, bro, you hungry? I got you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you want a sandwich? Unless you want to make your own, but I got you. Oh, bro, make me.
Right. It says that they did eat. It says, but before they lay down, the men of the city, verse 5, and they called unto Lot and said unto him, where are the men which came into thee this night? Bring them out to us that we may know them. So these motherfuckers wanted to lay, they wanted to
These hot flat.
They wanted to have abominable relations with men.
Yeah.
Even though they were angels, these were, you know, come on, man. Sick, man. Sick. He was sick, man. Sick.
same birthday.
That's one of the reasons why, or part of the reasons why, you know, that place was destroyed. It's same here. Sodom and Gomorrah 2.0, experiencing Sodom and Egypt. It's these same wicked, abominable, rebellious, just mad, lewd acts.
Shit on this.
You know what I'm saying? But see now, this is just atrocious.
This is a whole new level.
Now, this is unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just,
I
that was
like trying to look turn this.
that was a guy.
Motherfucker looking harder than
Yeah, that motherfucker was strong. How you doing?
How's y'all know? Yeah, y'all getting that good energy out there for us?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, man. Y'all fellas have a good one, all right?
Too.
I like all y'all little things, man. Hey, that blue one, what's that? What do they mean? What do all this stuff mean, if you don't mind me
We
asking?
all got different vibrations and energies, you know. Most High created medicine to the earth.
Yeah.
So everything has a vibration. Plants are alive. Stones have a frequency. Everything operates at a frequency. So these frequencies affect our bodies differently. You know, so that's pretty much the answer to it. Each one does something beneficial in a different way.
Right.
Stones.
I mean, just pretty much a run through of everything real quick. I got like 8 minutes until my bus comes. But I'll listen to y'all. I might need this good stuff. What's the necklaces and all,
That's
like
what
the
I was
rings and
describing.
stuff?
That's what I was
Okay.
describing, the stones.
So they offer their own frequencies and their own energies. That's beneficial.
They're beneficial, like healthy,
Right.
beneficial things, they help you mentally, help you physically, stuff like that.
Okay, so the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's what it's about.
If y'all don't mind,
You ever heard about it?
I have not.
So the so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are actually written about. The Bible is your family history, basically.
Okay.
To summarize it. Okay. Messiah was not a so-called white man. That's one of the greatest deceptions that been ever played out on the planet Earth. That Jesus Christ, who broke out Jesus Christ, was a white man. No, he's a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah. He'll be known today as a Negro.
Right.
With white woolly hair, white woolly afro.
Right.
And he was a very strong man. Almost like, I don't want to say it like this because, of course, you can't compare the Messiah to nobody, but almost like a Samuel L. Jackson figure.
Right.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
Or if it, no. Samuel more than Big Rain. Big Rain played that little fool role.
Right.
And Samuel actually played God in the movie.
Right.
No, that wasn't Samuel.
It wasn't Samuel?
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
He got my bad. Morgan
Right.
Freeman. So almost like a Morgan Freeman type of character. Very
Okay.
serious and austere. And
Right.
same color, same hair color, all this.
Right.
So, it's just, we've been lied to about what the Bible's really about.
Yeah.
And now we have an understanding of what the Bible's really about. It's for you so-called Black, Latinos, and Native Americans to understand that the reason what's happened to us today is happening to us is because our disobedience to the Most High.
Right.
You ever ask yourself why black folk can't get along and why something might happen, the police might do something to a black person and they get off with a slap on the wrist or don't
Right.
nothing happen to them? That's because we disappointed the Most High. He gave us responsibilities. He gave us laws. He gave us commandments. He told us what he wanted us to do. And we
We
told
did
him to
not.
F yourself, right? And so he said, oh, F me? No, F you. And
Right.
that's why we're in the situation that we're in
Right.
today. And that's why we busted, disgusted, and musted and crusted. You know what I'm saying? All of the above.
Because I was always thinking, like, how did y'all teach us that Christmas was about celebrating his birth, but everybody get gifts?
Christmas ain't got nothing to do with the Messiah's birth
At all.
at all.
And then Easter, you know what I'm saying? They said he was resurrected 3 days. Well, 3 days after Friday would be Monday.
There you go. Hey, that's funny.
You know what I'm saying?
Look counted it properly.
So, then I got to thinking, like, damn, is that why they give us a leap year 1 year? But I believe that ain't got nothing to do with it. It's just that, like you said, it's the greatest deception. Because Easter isn't supposed to be about kids finding eggs with candy and money in it.
I know he ain't got that much.
Well, yeah, read that real quick. Yeah, get Job 19. Read that one.
This is Malachi 1 and verse 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord, yet you say, wherein hast thou loved us?
Now, everything that we're going through today on the earth, right? All the trials, tribulation, us as the people on this side, so-called Black Latinos,
Right.
Native Americans, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, we're all family. Ain't that the master that our people have? Look, he's hard as hell.
Right.
Still like it. How can he love? How can a God love us if he's doing this to us? Right? That's what this brother was basically explaining. For our disobedience.
Cause and effect.
Yep. Hey, the Most High created emotions. So he got emotions too. Okay, if your main chick really down with this chick, right? And you find out she over there getting done up raw. How you gonna feel?
No one cheats the hangman in my town.
See what I'm saying? Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's how the Most High felt. He was like, you want to go and commit this adultery with these other deities that ain't got no power? I created the whole earth, the whole planet Earth, and I picked you as a people and showed you my love, told you all about me, right? And gave you favor over everybody. And you gonna go choose these niggas gods? They ain't no real God. You know what? I see how you want to play it. I see how you want to play it, and that's why he let us go through what he went through. Furthermore, death ain't what we think it is.
Right.
We come back. So the Most High, it ain't nothing for the Most High to let us go through these little. It's like getting a whooping. It's like
Right.
getting a beat. It's a harsh beat,
Right.
deservedly so. But then you come back, and it's like your soul is eternal, right? So I don't want to go too deep.
Body's just a temple.
It's just a tip. All right, and then you don't burn in hell for eternity. You come
Right.
back.
Right.
Daniel 9 and verse 10. Neither have we obeyed the voice of the Lord our God to walk in his laws, which he set before us by his servants the prophets. That's actually the spirit. Because I was going to say, we made an agreement with the Most High. And when he gave us these law, statutes, commandments, when you read when you read Deuteronomy 28, from verses 1 to 14, those are the blessings that we would get if we obeyed His word. And then from 15 to 68 would be the curses that would overtake us if we disobeyed Him.
Yeah.
Wow, it's a lot more of a consequence to disobey than to obey.
Yeah. So if anything,
You know what I'm saying?
So if anything, if you
Negative reinforcement is a bitch.
Ain't no question.
right, right. You ever take your time, just read Deuteronomy 28 chapter, and then think once you read it, look at all the curses that's happening, and think about who that's happening to the people around the world. Mostly.
Yeah, us.
Who applies to.
Like, we're targeted for everything. We're targeted for diseases. We're targeted for drug warfare. We're targeted for biological warfare, social injustice. Like we're definitely targeted for everything. They make us out to be cartels, but they don't say nothing about the Europeans having children sex slave rings and all that other good stuff they got going on over there, you know? But they gonna know about these dudes selling weed on the corner, though.
Hey, you got it, you know, and I guess it's something like, you know, you gotta go. You know, as a people, you might see a few people that get up and get money, blah, 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 but there's a whole nation who ain't got nothing, can't get nothing, don't own nothing, right?
Well, check this out. Think about who runs the sports, whole entertainment industry. Brown and black colored people, right?
Yeah.
As far as
the talent. Right?
The entertainment-wise.
Entertainment, right? How come all that money that they generated together? Because remember, LeBron made what, $400 million? How come we couldn't put that together yet? How does that make sense?
I mean, they're probably scared of the consequences, though, you know? They're scared of death, man. They think it's end all, said all.
There's a system of control.
Right.
If you notice, when people get to a certain level of money, what they get? Everybody like to show it off. Like my black card, that way they can monitor and track everything you do.
Everything.
Remember, Dr. Sammy got arrested for carrying too much cash. Remember that? People you can get arrested for going through customs with too much money on you. Because they want to know, nigga, where you going with all this money? What you plan on doing?
But they don't do that to them.
With a lot of money, you can go to another country and you're a billionaire now.
Right.
And now you can make moves over here.
Right.
So no, we can't let you leave this country with all these hundreds of thousands of
Right.
dollars.
All these hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Right. Oh, but now he mentioned the sports industry. Who own all the teams? What's the face of it?
The white people.
Yeah, this is what Joe got to.
And I was really bringing that point out of how can we come all the money we generated as a whole, how can we come together? How? You couldn't even tell me you couldn't get 10 people out of that whole industry. There's thousands of our people running it. You couldn't get 10. Just 10. With max contracts? Yeah,
that's a pretty lot.
You
see what they tried to do to Kyrie once he tried to start doing what he was doing. They went to try to silence him ASAP. They didn't kick him out of Boston, said all types of kind of weird stuff about him, all because he was just in his own realm and his own frequency, and he knew what was going on. They tried to get him back.
Everybody that does that, see what happens to him. So what they trying to hide? Same thing happened to Nick Cannon when he said
what he was trying to do, what Dr. Sebi had going on.
Well, he was talking about the Israelites too.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard that.
I didn't hear that one.
Yeah. Nick Cannon came out and said we was Israelites. DC Young Fly still talking about the Israelites. Who else talked about the Israelites at the backpedal? Kendrick Lamar talked about the Israelites. Backpedal and apologize. You know, everybody knows.
We just can't stand up for ourselves. We're scared to.
Well, they know. They won't allow you to. And ultimately, the Most High has it set up. He's in control of everything. He's got it set up a certain way. All we can really focus on, because things are going to correct themselves in this society.
Right.
This society has to be done away with because it's built on wickedness.
Right,
it's
it is.
Ways of wickedness. You can do any wicked thing you want to do here. Is that your post?
Let me see.
You seem to.
Nah, that's the Moreau bill.
Okay. I'm gonna say that you seem to be receiving a lot of this stuff very easily.
Yeah.
Say one thing, just try to learn more. You know, say get closer to the Most High.
Yeah.
And you got to give up that smoking to.
I mean, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing to give. That ain't about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like this is just something I do because I'm still lost. I'm still trying to figure out which way am I gonna take at this fork. You know what I'm saying? Like I have good intentions. I mean well.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just stuck like left, middle, right. That's gonna come though.
Spiritually, where you standing at?
I mean, well, spiritually.
No, I'm talking about like I mean, physically, not
Physically, you're right
physically,
here.
you're at a fork. Right,
Right,
now.
right.
You're in the middle of a fork.
Right.
Psalms 94.
This is Psalm chapter 94, verse 16.
Right? 'Cause you mentioned this. Go ahead.
Who will rise up for me against the evildoer? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
Right. So the Most High is looking for men to stand up for this word, for this truth. And that's why we're out here on the highways and byways on the corner preaching this word. Okay? He wants men to stand up for him. And he's going to ultimately stand up for us. You know? He talks about if we're ashamed to preach him in front of men, he's going to be ashamed to confess our names in front of his Father. Okay? So this is what we do to try to get a chance to be, hey man, to be one of those names mentioned to the Heavenly Father.
Right. Yeah, I need to be saved, man. Because you know what I'm saying, like, I ain't, like, y'all fellas don't know, but, you know what I'm saying, just not too long ago, bro, I was one of the guys that was on Smithfield Street sleeping in a homeless shelter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was getting free meals on the street. You know what I'm saying? I was real bad on the K2 shit. That's not what this is. This is weed. I done came a long way, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm living, I'm working. You know what I'm saying? I'm having relations, good relations with my family. You know what I'm saying? I'm actively in my kids' lives. Flag football tomorrow for my daughter. So you know what I'm saying? Like I done came from a bad place, man. And that's why I tell everybody, you know what I'm saying, like that I still run into when I be seeing them down here. Like, look, man, I was down here with you. I know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? But you're only gonna do it when you want to do it. Like I tell people all the time, you're gonna know when you're ready, because one day I woke up, hit that shit, man. I'm like, you know what, man? To hell with this. When they got my ID, got a job, and I've been good ever since. I've been 11 months clean, y'all. You know what I'm saying? 11 months clean, y'all.
Fighting, brother.
You know what I'm saying? You
We all
know,
fighting,
you know,
brother.
you know.
We fight. Look, we fighting too.
You know it, man.
We fighting too.
I ain't never so crazy is because I got a Christian brother, man. You know, he's a black brother, and he's always on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Blessed up, prayed up. You know what I'm saying? Always got a very good message for me, man. And you know what I'm saying? Like that's my guy, man. This look like me right here, y'all.
All right, bro.
But I'll see y'all guys again, man.
Sure.
Appreciate the
We down
love,
every
man.
Friday, brother.
Hey, read Deuteronomy 28, brother. If you do anything, Deuteronomy 28.
Deuteronomy 28.
That's right.
Hey, what's the one where all the sins for you?
That's it, 28.
Deuteronomy
Deuteronomy 28.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Finish that Daniel.
Oh, I'm just gonna say it's beautiful when we get a chance to dialogue with an individual like that. That's really what we out here for. You know, for the hopefully elect. We out here fishing. Yeah. Calling all y'all about to go outside. Lord willing, you know, brother repeat.
Daniel 9.
Daniel 9 and verse 10. Neither have we obeyed the voice of the Lord our God,
Right.
to walk in his laws, which he set before us by his servants the prophets. Yea, all Israel transgressed the law, even by departing, that they may not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us.
You see that? And that's what we said on top of that, brother. That's why we're going through the hell and atrocities and everything we're going through until this day. As Deontay Wilder said.
It says, therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of the Most High, because we have sinned against him. And he have confirmed his words, which he spake against us and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil. For under the whole heaven have not been done as have been done upon Jerusalem.
Yeah, and that was written in the book of Deuteronomy, right? Hence the 28th chapter, right? That was mentioned. Even Daniel reiterated it. Look, this one, they just lost.
What's in this mouth?
You know what I'm saying? But
Saucy?
Read over. Last part.
But no, so Daniel reiterated that and telling Israel, like, look, we all messed up. This is why we're going through what we're going through. You see? And Jake, he has the sense of Jake be for the most part. Jake can sense that we fucked up. Something's not right.
you know what I'm saying? Besides, if you want some party bullshit and into the illusion of this world, but other than that, if you got some sense, you understand that we messed up in something. You can hide from it, you can run from it, do whatever you want. But Jake deep down be knowing. They be sitting on their damn couch, bed, porch, be like, yo, this can't be. Every Jake have said this. This can't be right. Something's not right. There gotta be more. Why am I just surviving? Or why am I not living? Why I feel like I'm just existing? Jake have said this. Whether right. No. But
So with that, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kwakadash.
honor to the apostle, elder, to great millstone. These blessed salutations to the all for elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.